Let's decorate my dashboard planner for the 10th through the 16th. Hi everyone, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, I welcome you and I hope you'll stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, we're going to decorate my KELLOFAPLAN dashboard planner for Valentine's week. And y'all know how much I loved using my Planners Anonymous kit in one of my recent dashboard spreads. So I thought I would repeat that process with another Planners Anonymous kit. This one is called Sweet Art and it is gorgeous. So I'm ready to get into it. We're also going to pull some boxes from Mojo Jojo Autumn Boxes. I may pull a quote from KELLOFAPLAN Rainbow Quotes, and I'll need to pull a January sticker from KELLOFAPLAN Dated Basics Volume 4. But for now, I'm going to set these aside until I'm ready for them, and let's get into it. So I am obsessed with the artwork from Planners Anonymous. Look at this paper. Can y'all just look at this? I hope the colors are coming through on camera because they are freaking gorgeous. And first of all, y'all know I need to cut this paper down to match it to my page. So I forgot to bring a pencil over here, but this pen, I'll try to show y'all. Look how pretty this is with these jewels in it. This is the pen that actually came with the Planners Anonymous kit. So since I had it out, I thought I'd go ahead and grab it. But the first thing I need to do is I need to mark where exactly to cut my paper. And that's going to be here and here. And these are ballpoint pens. They write really good. So I'm not affiliated with Planners Anonymous in any way. I just have had a recent obsession. Not recent, but for several years now, I've always loved their artwork. I don't know which artist they work with or if Sammy is designing it herself, but that lady has an eye, I am telling you. Okay, so this will go here, and I need to also trim out a piece for this little margin here. So let me mark that. I have not subscribed to Planners Anonymous in well over a year now, but I have got so much of their product. It is just, it's almost unfathomable. And part of the problem is it's also gorgeous. Look, I still have a line there. I hope that doesn't show too bad. Normally I use a pencil, but like I said, I didn't have one handy over here at my desk. And honestly, I did not even think about grabbing it until I sat down and turned on the camera. So that's just how we roll over here, you know, at Angie Letters and Plans. All right, and I've got a scrap left over. I can definitely use this in a future spread. So that should be the only use for the paper cutter. So I'm going to get it out of the way, bring this back over here. And let's go ahead and get these glued down. I think I'm going to turn it. Yeah, I need to turn it this way so this cake will match up. Okay, let me get my glue stick. Also forgot to grab that earlier. I do not, well, you know what? I may have actually purchased some tape runners on my last trip to Hobby Lobby, but of course they're still in the bag. So we're going to go ahead and use this glue stick, which is what we did last time. And I'm just going to smear this around the page. It's going to be a little, you know, it's not ideal to use a glue stick, but it gets the job done, and that's what I've got handy. And then later, if I need to touch up these corners, I can use my zig chisel tip for that. I'm going to close that down just a little because I'm kind of a messy Marvin. I can make a mess out of anything. So let me try to get this lined up on here. My hands are shaky. I just finished drinking some coffee. Okay, I think that's close. Not perfect, but it's close enough for me. If y'all look back through my Instagram feed, you'll find that probably year before last, I used this in the dashboard planner back then. It's just so pretty, and these colors I love. And since I had in those Planners Anonymous kits, you get, well, the one I was getting, I think now you can personalize your kit, but I was getting the extra papers, and oh man, that was just a dream come true. Okay, let's see. I think that's probably good. If not, like I said before, I can always bring in the zig if I have to. All right, let me make sure I turn this the right way. It goes like this. And I just need to line this one up. I will say that the glue stick is a little more forgiving with getting these strips down, because you can slide it into place a little bit if you have to. Okay, I'm not too excited over having that black mark there, but it'll be all right. Oops, I got a little bit on my pad here. Okay, all is well. All right, wait a minute. I'm going to clean this up just a little because I can feel it trying to stick to my pad. I have a Kleenex handy here. Okay, I guess I'll just have to clean this pad when we get through. All right, let's keep going. So I am going to want to put some boxes down. I will also need to punch this, but I'm going to give that glue a chance to dry before I bring out the punch. So the next thing I want to do is bring in the washies. How gorgeous is this? I hope it gets picked up on the camera clearly. I'm not exactly sure which of these lenses. I film on an Apple 13 Pro Max, and I'm not exactly sure which lens is the micro zoom. I should probably Google that. But we're going to put this one up at the top. I'm going to turn my page so I can get to the edge, because like last month, there will be a very small gap between the washi and the paper, and I'm going to fill in that gap with one of the other washi tapes that came in this collection. My hands are so shaky. Okay, I love that. So anyway, if y'all have never shopped from Planners Anonymous, you should do yourself a favor and check out their website, because they have such an awesome value on their kits, on everything. And they have I'm not exactly up on exactly what they're offering over there, but I can tell you that they do, or they did offer, like a paper lover kit, a sticker lover kit, and depending on which kit you chose, that would determine how many stickers and things you got. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So they have something for all the different price points. And I believe they also have digital files. So that's handy also. And they are in Australia. So with the recent tariff issues, might do better, you know, to help revamp their digitals. Okay, so now we have this little gap. That's where I'm going to bring in this other washi. I don't like a lot of metals in my spreads, but on the washies, it's okay. This one's just pink with some gold hearts. So we're going to use it to fill in this gap. I will be covering up that little hole just a little. And hopefully when I punch these pages, that'll clear up. This isn't going to be anything perfect or exact. I just want to get it down the best I can. I'll have to come back and trim that better. They give you a lot of washi on their rolls, but honestly, it's so pretty. I don't want to waste any of it. I still have washi on my finger. Okay, I didn't get that cut as closely as I needed to, so I may have to come back to that shortly. All right, now this side, I'm going to go ahead and put it over here too. Not exactly sure where to place it because this will cover up my letters a little bit. Maybe I'll just go, I don't remember how I placed it last month. I guess I could have looked back, but y'all know me. I just like to sit down and go for it. I'm like a loose cannon over here in the planning world. Okay, I guess I'm going to be okay with it covering up my days a little. I mean, let's face it, I know what day it is, okay? All right, let's trim that off, put that aside, and let me get these edges. Am I talking too much for y'all today? I don't know why I feel so chatty. Must be that coffee I just had. I feel sorry for y'all. Okay, good. Okay, now we have a good little point. Yeah, that's a little off. Those don't match up exactly, but it doesn't bother me too bad. It's close. All right, so the next thing I want to do is put some boxes over here. But since that usually makes me think for a minute, I think I'm going to take a pause and I'm going to come in here. Oh, look at this. This is the other washi tape. It was vertical macarons. So cute. Gorgeous washi strips. I'm going to pull these bullet points, but I want to find those date covers. And she has, I told y'all this before, I don't know if you remember, but she gives you 4 weeks worth of little separate kits in here. Since I've got the gold up here, I might go ahead and pull this gold set. I'm not sure. Let's keep looking. That one's pretty too. Okay. That one's got a little more of the beiges. So does that one. So I know I don't want to use either one of those. It's pink is my favorite color. If y'all been here very long, you know that. I'm undecided. I might pull this one. And the reason I say that is because I don't see me really using these tans in the future, but I could definitely see myself using this in a future spread. So I want to keep this little collection intact. So we're going to come over here and I'm going to grab these days of the week and I'm going to put them down here. Oh, I guess it didn't matter that that washi covered that up a little bit because I'm going to have these. So I'm going to pull these off and get these placed, and I'll try to speed through that so that y'all don't have to be bored. I am going to have to white out this 12. Last month I didn't have to do that, but because Wednesday is a long word and it had the double-digit date, I may have to do some white out here also. Nope, that one's okay. Just barely has a little something showing there. These papers in this sticker book are nice and thick, so you don't really have to worry about covering anything up to keep it from showing through. And another thing I'll tell you is Sammy Gale over at Planners Anonymous, she's the shop owner. She uses every bit of space in her books, in her sticker books. Okay, the next thing I need to do is, now that I've covered up my dates, I'm going to use these little date dots that come in the kit, or they came in the kit when I was purchasing. I'm not sure how it is now, but I'm going to put these over here. Oops, I got to run away. Last month, I think I used the clear stickers. And they had a silver metal on them. This month's stickers have the gold metal, and I guess I probably should have pulled those because they would have coordinated with this washi. But here we are. We're doing it this way. Some of these are definitely going to be straighter than others, but that's okay. This is how you know it's an original work of art. It's not perfect. That's what we're going to go with. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and put some boxes down over here, and then we'll come back and add some decoration. So I wanted to pull the autumn boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans. This was one of her original releases. So I saw some browns in here. This is a really dark brown. Okay, we're going to pull these. And I know they're not an exact match, but that's okay because I don't want them to match exactly. I need to have a little bit of contrast. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I need to put down my workflow sticker. And I've got one of those ready over here. And I think what I might do, last month I felt like it just kind of got lost on the page. So this month I may put some washi around it. I'm going to put it down here, I think. And I'm going to trim it with some washi. So that'll be cute. But let's go ahead and put down some of these boxes. I'm going to grab this big one. And now I don't want to, I was thinking I was going to kind of anchor it off of that one, but I would have to do my washi first. Let me do that. I guess I'm going to go ahead and do washi. Let me bring this little heart one back out. I don't know that I've ever done this before, so probably won't get it all lined up just right. I'm going to go around the outer edge. I guess I probably could have, well, I had to separate it from the roll. I was going to say, I guess I could have went around the whole thing and then came back and cut it later. And yeah, that's looking cute. I like that. Now this one, I may go ahead and bring it up just a hair since I have that black line there. Let's get this up just a little because I'm not sure how well y'all can see. Okay, and now we'll do the sides. I guess I have to cut it here since I ended there. This is another one of those first time things. I won't know how I'm going to like it till after it's done. I also won't know what I should have done until afterwards. I probably should have got a ruler out, but I think it's okay. All right, that might be the end of the line for that washi on this particular spread. Okay, now let's bring in this box. And I think I am going to drape him over just a little. So in this box, I had been using a smaller box for KELLOFAPLAN tasks, but I've gotten really busy with KELLOFAPLAN here lately, so I think I need a bigger box for that. And then on this one, I'll put some Instagram tasks. And over here, I'll make a few notes about Facebook. I love posting in the Facebook groups. Everyone there is so sweet and there's so much conversation. I hope, man, I think I barely got that inside where it's going to be punched. I might be wishing I had punched it. I'm going to try to reserve this for a quote. I need 2 other boxes. Maybe I better look at my quotes first, because I don't know if the quote will go best here, here, or here. But whichever bigger space I have open, that's where I'll put my stats tracking boxes. So back here, there's, that one sounds like me, probably late for something. I saw a group of stickers that were kind of a maroon color. There they are. And I was thinking I might pull one of these for Valentine's. I don't know how well they'll show up on this print, but I think I'm gonna try it anyway. Okay, I think I'm gonna pull Grow Old With Me, The Best Is Yet to Be. And I'm not gonna put it on any label paper or anything. I'm just gonna try to see if I put it down, if I can still read it. I think I'm going to put it here. It doesn't get too lost there. I think that's all right. And I'm going to set this book aside. I may come back to it later when we get to the other page, but for now, I'm going to put him over there. All right, and now I wanted to come in here and look for some boxes. Not long boxes, but bigger than this. This is the size I'm looking for here. So I'm going to take 2 of these. I guess I'll put them down here together. And I'm going to keep pulling with the dark. Okay, that might be all I need for this page. When we grab the decor out of the little book, I may decide to pull something else. All right, let's come over here to this other page for a second and see what we can get on here as far as decorative items. This book it's got so many cute things in it, y'all. So the main thing in here that has caught my eye, and as long as I'm singing Sammy's praises, I want to tell y'all, remember earlier I mentioned how she uses every bit of space? Everything in here is cut except for these borders, but instead of leaving the borders blank, she put cute little decorative items there, and you can free cut those. I love these. I'm loving this one. Last month I used a large sticker down here, and then I used the scrap of it here, and I'm really thinking I might do that again this time. But I want to take a quick peek and see what's in here. This kit, I mean, it's possible it could still be available on her website if y'all wanted to check it out. Oh, I hope I don't forget to pull these bullet points. I love these drinks. Okay, and then here's her boxes, and there's tons of them, and these are little checklists and flags. Okay, and I don't think I'm going to pull these words. Sorry if there's a glare. It's a gold metallic. Okay. All right, I think I am going to pull, well, now I'm confused because I really love those, but I don't know where I will put them. I'm going to scoot this out of the way. These are huge. Those are, I'm going to probably have to do another spread another time so I can use these. Let's go ahead and pull these bullet points. And again, so y'all won't be bored, I'll probably speed through that. But I'm just going to pull them in the order that they're given so that I get the whole variety. Okay, I got all those on. And now I want to turn my focus down here to this bottom. So there are lots of little borders here that I could use, but I think I really want to use that big one. This one here. I love the strawberries in there. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Oh, I better use this. Those tweezers, or those, yeah, those tweezers feel like they're trying to dig a little deep. This time I'm going to try to set it a little lower on the page so that I have a bigger scrap. These would be really pretty going down the spine of the planner as well, but I'm going to use it down here. And I think this is it may not be quite halfway, but I think it's close. And I'm going to trim off this excess. Oh, goodness. Okay, I do still have a little piece there I need to get rid of. And I think I'm going to put this one over here. I have to go just a little off of the page because, of course, I didn't cut it exactly right. Okay, I really like that. That is so cute. All right, now let's see if we can get something down here. So I'm not sure if I want it to be a quote or another one of these decorative pieces. So let's have a look. I'm going to hold on to those. I may do something with those. Oh, you know what? I want to pull a little banner for the 14th. Wait, where did I pull my, oh, here we go. I want to pull this little banner for the 14th, not only because it's Valentine's Day, but also because my youngest grandson is turning 16 months that day. So I want to make sure I give him a little FaceTime call. Uh-oh, I see a little something here. Okay, there we go. That's cute. All right, now back to business here of looking for, oh, man, those are just way too big. The little perfume bottle is cute, but I'm kind of thinking I might want to go with a quote, and then I'm going to add these in. These are pretty too, but they're gold, and I think I've got enough gold on here. So let's get this quote book back out and go back to those maroons. Okay, let's see. Now these are a little taller, or wider, I should say. I think I'm going to try Growing Old with You Will Be the Greatest Adventure of My Life. Oh, this one doesn't want to come out of the book. And I think I'm just going to try to set it down here. Okay, that is definitely it for the quotes. So I'm going to set those aside. And now let's look at these little decorative pieces. I generally don't put anything in here because I use all that space, but these are just too cute to leave on the paper. Here's this little, here are those drinks. I think I'm going to trim this one a little and put it down here on the 14th. I'm not the greatest trimmer, so we're just going to do what we can. And what else do we have? There's the cake. I love that cake. And y'all know how I feel about cupcakes. I really think I need a cupcake over here. That cupcake might fit down there. I wonder if this drink would fit down here. I think I can put this here. I'll have to trim a little bit of it off, but that's okay. And let's put the cupcake up top, and then I probably won't put anything there since I've got that banner there. That one might be a little crooked. All right, let's give this little drink a trim. I've decided that since I have so many planners anonymous kits, oh, that looks funny now since I cut off the handle. I've decided since I have so many of their kits, I think I'm going to do one each month because I absolutely love these things and they're just going to waste sitting in there. Okay, we have room up here. We could do something up here. But of course, these stickers will get lost up there. We have another little gander here. Definitely can't use a clear one. There are some, that one might work for something, but I think it's too tall. Okay, there are some stickers, not stickers, there are some die cuts in this collection. I did not get those out, but I can. And their die cuts are now stickers. I don't know if they were stickers back at the time that this kit was produced, but we can check and see. I was thinking if I used one of these, it might show up a little more. than just a regular sticker. Of course, I'm obsessed with the paper, so I don't want to cover up too much of the paper. Oh, there's a little macaron. I love macarons. When we were in Paris, oh my gosh, the macarons were one of my favorite things. I think my husband's favorite thing was all the beer. But that was a good trip. Okay, let's see. I might put these up here. Those might be kind of cute. I don't think they're too lost. Let's see. I hope those are stickers. I guess we're about to find out. Oh, look at that. Okay, let me move some of these aside. How cute. This would be cute for Valentine's Day, but I'm really liking those macarons. Yeah, I think that one blends a little too much. Let's look at these. I don't know. I could just be about to tear these up. Yes, these do have adhesive. All right, very good. Okay, he's gonna go there. And I'll peel this one up. And put him like this. Uh-oh, I am gonna have to be punching through that. Darn it, I should have moved it over. I don't want to ruin it because it's too pretty. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to leave it. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. That is gonna be a real chore getting that through the puncher. Okay, let's move all this out of the way. I think I am done. Look at all these little bits. I'll have to put those back up. I want to get these punched. I may have to bring the crocodile out for this really thick page. But for now, I'm going to try to punch it with my Happy Planner punch. And we will just hope for the best. Yeah, that is feeling very thick. I just need to make sure I get it all the way in here. Okay, I think it's all the way in there. Probably going to have to really get up here on this thing. Sorry, guys. I'm getting a little hot sitting under these lights. Okay. Oh, look, I barely missed it. That worked out great. Okay, let me punch the other page. Have a little cleanup here with this washi. I could kind of mess that up, but it's okay. It's just a week. All right, here we go. Let's get this other one in here. I hope that's in there all the way. All right. So cute. I cannot think of anything else I need to add. I have plenty of room to write. I have all my necessary tracking over here. I do feel like these are a little lost. But I'm going to go ahead and put this back on in my planner, and we'll have a look at the final product. How cute is that? I'm so happy I remembered I had this kit. Again, if y'all have not checked out Planners Anonymous, please check them out. Do yourself a favor. If you haven't made any purchases from them before, they run some great sales. Their shipping is great. The people are really nice. It's a sweet little family. But anyway, I enjoyed doing this plan with me for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, please let me know by clicking on the like button and leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you're a current PA subscriber or shopper. I'd love to hear what you've picked up from their shop. And also let me know if you've ever used their digitals. I have no experience with using digitals from shops other than, you know, my one or two attempts at purchasing files off of Etsy for my hand lettering planner. That's the extent of it for me. But anyway, guys, if y'all have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would love it if y'all go on and hit that subscribe button and be sure to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Y'all be safe out there and have a great weekend. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.